Hello again, Fleet Commanders. Tiberius here with another quick video for you. Today I want to do a quick update and talk about the Armory. Now, most of you have been building your Armory and you're very familiar with all these wonderful bonuses that it gives you, but it does also have abilities too. And we're going to take a look at them and just kind of do a quick comparison before and after using them. So the Armory itself gives you bonuses. You have a daily claim in your daily gifts. You get these Nadion resources. You upgrade the level of the building, just like your treasury, just like your Exocomp factory, those buildings. And you get wonderful bonuses to your hull health, shield health, and mitigation stats. But the other fun thing is that when you reach certain milestones of your building, it gives you these extra bonuses for specific ships, namely the faction ships. So at level 26, you get bonuses for your G3 uncommon, faction ships there. Mayflower D3 Legionary. At level 28, Saladin Bortas Centurion. Nothing in the 30s, unfortunately. You got to get it all the way to 42, and then you get your G4 uncommons, Kelvin, Katinga, and Valdor. And for those of you higher level players, when you get to 53, you also get bonuses for your Northcut, Vorcha, and Corvus. All 100% free. Built right into the building. All you have to do is get it to the appropriate level, which is the same level you'd have to be in order to build one of these ships. Excuse me, and then you get the bonus for free. What bonus am I talking about? We're talking about these ship abilities called Relentless Assaults. There are other ones for higher level ships, for rare ships, and for epic ships. Those are not unlocked for free. I believe those are sold. But if you look at the regular ones here, the uncommon versions are all given to you for free when you get there. And what do they do? Well, they all have a different slight variation. Let's start with the easiest ones down here. That would be D3 Legionary Mayflower. You get the building up to level 26. You get this bonus unlocked, which increases weapon damage against hostiles and armadas by 175%. Now, this is not a ship skin, so it is not a global thing that just applies all the time. This is a special triggered bonus, kind of like an Exocomp that you have to actually use, a little more like, but it doesn't actually cost anything. There's no component that you need to use to activate it, like a buff from a Cerritos, or like an Exocomp, or like cloaking, that all have a currency. These do not have a currency, which is awesome. They do have a timer. They do have a cooldown, so you are still limited in how often you can do it. We'll get to that in just a second. So the 26s and the 28s have the same bonus, 175%. If you're curious, while we're looking at these, the 32 rares are also 175%, and the here's the epics, the D4 right there. Penetration stats against players, these are different. The rare ones are different. They have this direct hit bonus. These are not relentless assaults. These are a PvP bonus. The relentless assaults are what we're talking about today, though. When you get to 42, Katinga, now you're up to 250%. And the Pilum at 46 is also a 250% bonus. The G4 epics, you have something called Weapon Barrage, which is a little different. Number of shots per weapon against players by 20%. So now your G4 epics are getting more shots. And if you know anything about the Tribune, you know this thing already gets a ridiculous number of shots because of its own ship ability, plus the battleship strike team crew gives you more shots, and they stack on top of each other. And now you get the Relentless Assault, and you get 20% more on top of it. You could get, I think it's something crazy like 40 shots a round, which is putting the Tribune back in play. We'll save that topic for another video. And then you get into your G5 uncommons. Now you're doing 275 there. The rares are also 275. And then eventually, for those super whales out there, like your Rotaran, you get this thing called Lethal Force, which increases your critical hit damage against other players by 175%. So the uncommons and the rares are PvE bonuses. The epics are PvP bonuses. All right, so we talked a little bit about the abilities. Again, the uncommon ones are given to you for free. Giving you the ones we're going to look at today have 175% bonus to rares. Yep, I thought you were, you little sneak. So this person was right about to come over and attack me, I think. Well, maybe they were just going to set the Armada. But I set it before them. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see what we got here for a crew. Okay, so they've got an Armada crew. So they were going to come set this one because this target has the highest amount of resources right now. So right now I do not have the buffs active. We're going to get a baseline measurement. We're going to see just kind of what damage I can do. I'm Ops 36. This is my free-to-play account. I've got an Augur with your standard Armada crew on it. I also have my Saladin using Kirk, Spock, and Lorca to apply hull breach. And I've got a Bortas with a Deep Space Nine crew available. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to attack one of these things. No Relentless Assault active yet. No other buffs. There's no exocomps active. No cloaking. No Cerritos. Nothing else going on. It's just straight up damage here. All right. Fight went pretty well. Took a little bit of hull damage on each ship, but not too bad. Now, let's go ahead over here, and we'll just pick one of these because I don't want to search around for just a few extra thousand. Okay. And we're going to join our armadas. Now you'll notice this button right here. That is our Relentless Assault trigger. So you've got cloaking right here, and then right below it you have this Relentless Assault icon. So this is what we're going to hit. I'm going to wait till it gets a little bit closer to the cooldown timer because the buff only lasts, I think it's 15 minutes. Activate your ship's ability. The ability itself has a 4-hour cooldown. So you go out, run a couple armadas, or go PvP grind with your ship, or PvE grind, whatever, get some faction rep, whatever, do your dailies, and then you got to wait 4 hours before you can use it again. But we're going to go ahead and activate it. And we're going to activate this one as well. So I'm going to put it on for both the Bortas and the Saladin in this case. And as you can see, it is a 15-minute buff. You can hit the info button, increases weapon damage against hostiles and armadas 175%. Now this works for both. You have an exocomp in the combat tree here that gives you, it's a rare one at 3-star, that gives you 165% damage versus just armadas. There's also a 4-star one that gives you 300% damage versus armadas. You also have, your regular ones are about 80% damage with each ship type. You could stack these as well. I could stack a damage plus the Relentless Assault and get an even bigger bonus if I wanted to. But I don't think I need it. I already did pretty well the first time around. I just took that one down. That one went pretty well. We can go ahead and call up another one here real quick. Because again, we took some damage, but we're still in pretty good health overall. The Augur has taken very little damage throughout this experience. But if we look at a battle log and we look at what the Saladin and the Bortas were doing, fight went 28 rounds. We'll just go to round 1 right here. All right, so different buffs, proccing, hull breach, whatever. So Saladin, big gun, 645,000. Bortas, 163 with a regular shot. It crit for a lot more damage. Saladin regular gun 228, Bortas again about 360 with its bigger gun. So Saladin doing close to 1,000,000 damage in the first round, about 925, 900,000. 900,000 from the Saladin in round one. Bortas with one critical, without the critical, it did about 500k, and then when you tack the critical on for another 470, it's about 970,000 also. Now we go look at this one with the bonus activated. You see the Saladin, the first shot went for 750. The Bortas hitting for a little bit more here. Now the Saladin hit for almost 1,000,000. And the Bortas with its couple of 400,000 shots also. With those two shots, it's about 900k, plus this one back here is over 1,000,000 now. So it did get a nice little bonus to it. It is a buff to your base weapon damage. So that's why it's not just looking at your previous weapon and going, oh, we'll just add 175% to it, and that's what it should be. All of, or just about all of the buffs in this game, they stack on the base damage. So that's what the ship does by itself without any other boosts. And you're getting boosts from a lot of places. You're getting boosts from your officers, you're getting boosts from your research, you're getting boosts from your buildings. And the easiest place to see exactly what you're working with is over here at our handy dandy friends over at stfc.space. If you just went in here and you just looked up, we'll take the Bortas for example. At tier 9, these weapons, you know, you're looking at 15k, 18k for the phaser cannon. The photon torpedoes, 37 to 45, somewhere in that range for each one. So if you added 175% to that, what are we getting? 45259 times 1.75, 79,000. So we added, you know, another 30k, 34,000 in terms of damage to it, which is a nice little free boost and free buff. That's what I wanted to talk about here today. Just a quick video. Just wanted to explain this Relentless Assault thing. If you have been keeping up with your free-to-play grind, a lot of people should be in the 26 to 28 range right now. I hit 28 a little while ago. A few days ago, should I say. And we'll be continuing to creep along. Obviously, if you bought packs and advanced further, you're further along in your armory upgrades. But I did want to take a minute, stop and point out how these things work. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section down below. Thank you all very much for watching. And if you made it this far, other little quick shout-out bonus that I do want to let you guys know about. You could also upload your battle logs to Spox Club because the site's back online. It is going to need a little bit of time to get updated, but most of the things should still be working to some degree, especially like cost calculators if you're trying to upgrade something. So we're back, hopefully for good. Thank you very much for watching the video, and see you around the galaxy. Take it easy, everybody.